It's your host Klaus on another daily analysis. So before we get to that, there's this volatility 75 ETP, but I ended it on my own. Yeah, I ended it at the 50% because of as you can see, it got here. Is there kind of consolidated? So I would like bit of expecting it to like get up to this level. Yeah, then maybe I would re-enter. But he eventually broke down, came back, retested that same level, and eventually went down. So I didn't re-enter on the trade. I just left it as it is. So I'll be looking for another opportunity to get in on it again. So yes, when you come to the 4 hours time frame, he has broken this our high, this our low. Yeah, he has broken that. So that is no longer of use. So I mapped out a new one in 24 hours, which is down here. So I'm expecting it to get up to this level here, which is our new low. Expecting it to get up to here. But so this is our new target here. It initially mitigated and started the journey, so we'll probably get back down here. So I'm waiting for a new opportunity. If I see a new opportunity to gain on the trade, I would. So it eventually let me see if I can like predict this an FVG, blah 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 blah. It might get up to here, or if we get up to here, then it will go up, then I'll be able to re-enter. But that is it for that. So we've got two TPs on volatility 75. And why I would say okay, we had one loss, TP, yeah, volatility 75. One thing is that I like to trade 75, like that is my kind of favorite pair. So I always go for there. Even if I see like nice trades in other ones, I'll be like, nah, I'm not sure. So let's see boom 1K. This I analyzed this yesterday night and it didn't get up to this level, yeah. I was expecting it to get up to this level, then go TP up to here. So it didn't get up to that. So that is a miss, or it might still, I don't know. 5. I did nothing on here. What we did yesterday was did I did let me just check it because I don't remember me doing something. Okay, okay, I mapped this yesterday. It didn't get up to there. It retested around this level and then it went back down. So yep, 400. 400. Yeah, I said something about it, but I didn't draw it. So I later drew it last night, and then it didn't hit the entry, so it's kind of a miss something, or it might still get back up, get up to here probably, and then push down. This is what we did yesterday, and we're in loss. We are a massive loss on it. It got up to here. This the entry got up to here, didn't move, then got back here. Let's see. BS. Let I just hit this SL or it go back up because I don't know what that pair is actually doing. This one is still like it's still frozen above, so we are still in lots there. I think that is all for what I've analyzed so far. Yep. Now we go to crash. crash. I don't know what you're going to even analyze here. Let's just make a copy. Crash. Crash. I'm coming. Let's say crash 50. Crash 50. B. Yeah, what? It blank. Is goddamn blank. Okay. Let's see. Currently it's going low. Low. So we only have we only have we don't have a low, we don't have a current low, we only have a high. We only have a high. And now all this my new high, new low is literally demand and supply, yeah. It's just I don't really know where my demand should be and where my supply should be. I've tried to like memorize it. I'll forget every time. So I just with the new high new low, it make it easier for me to know what I'm saying instead of using demand where I'll forget in like let me say if I'm absent from the chart for like a week, I've forgotten where my demand or my supply zone. Ah, but I do know that yes, this is a line for this. Once you draw this line, you'll be looking for just maybe let us say we put at my new high. We're only looking for sales that is to the low. So that is it. So it's literally demand and supply. So demand and supply is like something that you must know how to identify to be a trader. So we come here. Okay. And here you see this is something like another high, another new high, but this is on the 4 hour time frame. You can identify it as a new high or you just leave it blank. Just this is kind of a target that you're going for. Now, before we get to that, we should go back to the 24 hours. Let's map out our BOS, right? Break of structures. This can be classified as a shift, that is chalk, and change of structure, change of structure. So I call it shift because that is what where I learned it from. Call it a shift, and then we have this. This is our other block OB. Then we have our BOS. This is almost like equal high, yeah, almost like equal highs. We'll call it BOS, break of structure, a mini break of structure right here. Or this should be at the bottom. Bottom, bottom again. we have another here. BS. We have a new one. BS. Now, we should identify what make this. We should say we have this here, but I didn't get up to that level. This is this is the 24-hour time frame. So this is our OB on here. It didn't get up to there, so there's a possibility because there's an FVG around this corner. So let's just map out the FVG. There's FVG here, FVG here, but this is the one we are mapping out. All this is FVG. Right, fair value gap. We'll map that. That is what gave us our trade there. Then on here we have this BOB, and that thing that prompted our trade on there. So what we are seeing currently is that for each to get a next trade, you have to look for an OB that is close to an FVG. There's a another other block that is close to a fair value gap. Same thing on here. There is another block close to a fair value gap. This is a very small fair value gap. Now we have another other block here close to another fair value gap here, which gave us our entry on here. So what we are looking for is another other block that is close to a fair value gap, and we could say is this and then this here, because this is a fair value gap. This is a very slight fair value gap. There's this is a 4-hour time frame. There's a possibility that if you get to the four, this is a 24-hour time frame. If we get to the 4-hour time frame, we might be able to see some other confluence that gave us this same kind of thing. So it might be another block without the fair value gap on the 4 hours, but on the 24 hours, this is what we are saying there as our um entry. Yeah, let me save this. So let's then map out this. So this is our current order block that we're seeing. Then we can just map it out with the FVG. So we'll put OB plus, where's my plus sign here? Plus FVG, because they're too close to each other. So this is OB plus FVG. Yeah. Now we go to the 4 hours time frame. That's what we are having. So currently we'll be looking for a buy. That if you want to enter a buy, but we eventually go back to being a sell. So before we get to here, let's go look at the previous ones to see what we have there. Now you see this is, let's see, if we minimize it up to that level, yeah, we won't get an entry. See it, yeah. So we'll still have to clean it up with the FVG around here. That's when we get an entry. That's on the 4 hours time frame. Then we'll come to this next one here. This next one, see the FVG again. You clean it up, let's say you take it up to here. Still clean the take the FVG with the last buy, or second to the last, because this is still inside the other one. You have your perfect entry here, but you are using OB plus. This is OB plus FVG. Same thing, yeah. OB plus FVG. OB plus FVG. We go to another past one. Now this past one here, again, because here is just the FVG, yeah. There is no OB close by. This is the OB, yeah. If we go to a 1 hour time frame, let's see what we'll see around there. Why I don't really use the 1 hour time frame more than much is that it's somehow it doesn't. It's just if you're going for a sniper entry or you're a scalper, yeah, and you understand what you're looking at around there. I'm not a scalper. I'm more of an intra-trader, as inter-day trader or a day trader. So I prefer using that than to be using lower time frame. Now, when it comes to the lower time frame, you see there's literally nothing. Like this is the 1 hour, yeah. There's nothing here that signifies this move or that explains that move, yeah. As most of the time, it's better to just use higher time frames. Higher time frame give you trades that you might move, you might miss on the lower. So that is it. We go back to the 4 hours. So currently, this is what we are seeing. This is what is here. So um, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, minimize it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, have no FVG, no FVG. Yeah, it has an FVG. As you can see, it tested, came down. It's too small, so there's a possibility of it breaking, or it will still go down some more. Maybe come back here. So this is what we have here. This closing, this FVG around here with it. So we'll buy, we'll buy up to this level, and then this is a short. You put your trade here. Let's move it. Yeah, your SL should be at this previous high. It's not that it's going to get up to there, but we'll just leave it at that previous high and then this here. So let's use another trick that I used previously. Use this target up to here. Clone it. Clone. Copy the clone. Oh fuck. What? Yeah. Copy the clone. Then you put it around here. The half of it. Then you can drag your TP up to here. When you drag your TP up to there, you delete this, you delete this. Then you can still use this one to get your half. This is your 50%. Your 50% has been mapped out. Then you can also use I think the other one was something of this nature. That if you are going for the buy, yeah, you can use this. This will be your entry, yeah. If you are going for the buy, this level will be your entry, and then your TP should be around here. So you go entry, first TP, second TP, close to the third TP. Your SL will be around here. That is if you are going for the buy, which it will be a short buy. You understand? I don't advise you to go for it. But if you are someone that you're impatient and you want to just get that money, like you see, it's literally not worth it. Literally 0.24% for 0.33%. Literally not worth the risk. So for me, it's not worth the risk. If you want it, well, that is okay. These are the entry level TP and the SL level. If you're interested in it, um, should I? Okay, I should just leave it on here. Let's just see if it's going to do as predicted or not. Then another, there's nothing here. Mind you, there's nothing here. I'm just like, let's just get different levels of TPs. So it can be like, it's too small, maybe your first TP, see, around that 50 also. First TP, second, third, fourth, whatever. So this is it for Crash 50. Hope we'll meet again on another episode and might be better than this, yeah. But anyways, every day as I keep doing all this, I think I get better probably. On one option, I feel like I get better because it make it much more easier for me to identify what is going on. I'll say if it was previously, it would be kind of harder for me to identify what is going on. But now it's getting easier. So consistency is actually key. Being consistent with what you're doing, try to learn new stuff also. It will help you being progressive and all that jazz. Yeah. All right. Till the next time. Peace.